You brought him here to Northwest Indiana twice now. First, earlier this year with the truck pull of all the Acuras out in front. That was just crazy cool. You wanted to bring him here again. What is it about Brian that you just like so much?
Well, it's a number. It's confidence. First of all, he is at the top of his game. So just like a football team winning the Super Bowl, or a baseball team winning the World Series, Brian has won the top of his game. He's at the top. So, to me, it's amazing. Here is a world-class athlete. Once you get to know Brian, you realize how genuine he is, what a nice guy he is. You know what? All the inner dealings we've had, nobody has ever said, everybody he's met, everybody he says, what a great guy he is. So, for me, what more could I ask for somebody to represent and help promote Muller Acura than here I have a world-class athlete that is also a world-class human being.
Tell me now, going back, what are the things that you learned along the way? It's not all, Brian's just going to put his head down and work and everything turns out rosy. What are all, tell me about the challenges that it took to get here. How do you have to train? How do you have to eat? What's your regimen that you put in?
There's obviously a lot of discipline that goes into all of it. And, as you're going along, I think, especially with some of the events and things that we have to do, there's so much of a mental side to it where you have to believe, you have to go in and believe you can do this stuff. So the truck pull, right? You go up to this massive thing and I have to move that with the strength that I have, right? So if you walk up to it and you're overwhelmed and there's any self-doubt at all, it's not going to happen. I just love the process of going in and training and eating and getting stronger, and that always made so much sense to me. And so I basically started then and I haven't stopped. It's just been a process that I've, you refine the process and you get better at it, and
but it's the discipline of just work, repeat, improve.
100% for years.
Work, repeat, improve.
For years and years and years. People.
It's ultimately what we're all trying to teach employees, people we work with. Whether you're making videos or lifting stuff or selling cars or whatever you're doing, just work, repeat, improve.
Yep, and that's the process. I think a lot of people don't understand that. They go to the gym for a month or two and they say, well, I'm not seeing the results. I'm not, it's to me, it is hard to comprehend. It doesn't make a lot of sense because, I say to them, well, I've been training since high school, which, gosh, now you're looking at, I've been working out since I was 14. So you're going on almost 20 years, and I haven't really missed more than maybe one or two workouts in a row, and that would be if I absolutely can't make something happen. Nobody looks back at a sporting event or a contest or anything like that and they remember, well, this person was banged up or sick or hurt or whatever. They remember who won and who lost, right? And so when you're going through the contest, if I'm a little banged up or, it just goes back to that saying that's very true is, pain is temporary and winning lasts forever, right? So you have to deal with it and get it done in adverse conditions sometimes. It's hard not to be motivated when people tell you the things that they tell you. So, people tell me stories about how I've motivated them and helped them to do things in their life and change the way that they're living and, really alter their existence. If I'm ever having a tough day or, I'm tired or whatever and don't want to go train or work as hard, I just think about a few things like that and say, you know what, somebody out there needs to, I can push them and they're pushing back and helping me too. So it's a beautiful thing in a lot of ways because, I obviously am very self-motivated and I did not start doing this as my number one thing was, hey, I'm going to go motivate people. I was competitive. I wanted to compete. And it's neat to see how it's changed in a lot of ways from just me being competitive and competing to now you can impact all these different people and
I think
help
of
them
all
out.
the
And
kids
if
that you can go
it's
speak to and
it's awesome.
employees